Joining me in the studio now from the Volunteer Center of St. Lawrence-Rideau, I'm talking with Lynn Villeneuve. Lynn, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Doreen.
And just tell our viewers, what is the Volunteer Center?
Sure. So actually the Volunteer Center, last year we celebrated our 40th anniversary.
Get out.
Yeah, 40 years of serving Leeds and Grenville. Yeah, so we're a nonprofit charitable organization. We're here to support nonprofit agencies in our area with volunteerism.
Yes.
And we also have some services of our own. So our income tax program and new in the last couple of years, a financial literacy program. But we're here really just to help community out. We're trying to build a center of excellence so that when people need help, they can come to us and we'll direct them where they can go.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so income tax, let's talk.
Let's talk income
Let's talk
tax.
income
We're
tax.
right in the middle of it.
Yes.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what do people do, and what is the criteria for someone that wants to use your services?
Sure. So out of those 40 years, 37 of those years, we've been doing the Community Volunteer Income Tax Program in partnership with Canada Revenue Agency. We have 24 trained volunteers, amazing volunteers. Some of them have been with us 25 years plus.
Wow.
And we complete about 3,000 tax returns annually. It's geared towards what we call low income to moderate income. So as an individual, it would be $35,000 maximum income, or for a couple, $45,000. Or if you're an individual with dependents, it's $45,000. And we complete your taxes for free.
So how do they they just call you, make an appointment? Do they show up at your door? How do they reach you?
Sure. So pre-COVID,
Yes.
we used to do tax clinics where folks would come in and have an appointment and we would do their taxes for them right there with the volunteers.
Yes.
When COVID hit, we only shut down for 2 weeks, which was amazing.
Yes.
And we pulled the team together and we just said, how do we continue doing this program? People need their taxes done. And so we devised the program of being able to drop off your taxes or file by phone. And we took this model to Canada Revenue Agency and they loved it. They said, go for it. And it actually sort of became a model for across Canada of how to do taxes. Mm-hmm. And we haven't stopped. So folks can actually drop off their files with us, or they can do file by phone service. And we have 6 locations throughout Leeds and Grenville. 2 of them, Brockville and Prescott, offer both services. The rest are all by drop-off.
By drop-off?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Would you mind telling us what the other areas are so that people are aware?
Sure. So we have our main office is Brockville. Mm-hmm. We have CSE in Prescott, so that's drop-off and file by phone. And we have CSE in Kemptville. And we have Keys Job Center in Gananoque. And new this year joining us is the Augusta Township Municipal Office as a drop-off location, and Guthrie House in Elgin.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a lot of drop. So people, you know, they can access.
We're trying to get out there. Yeah. This Friday, we're going to do a pop-up clinic with the Mallory Town Legion. Mm-hmm. So we're going to help them out. And we're just in the process to confirm a pop-up in Cardinal as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Can we please speak about the financial literacy and empowerment I think it's wonderful. I'm so glad. I'm excited, as you can tell. I want to hear about this now.
So we were looking at the tax program, and I should just add that this tax program with 3,000 tax returns, it puts back $24 million into the pockets of the clients that we serve. Wow. So we were asking ourselves, what can we do to make this better? How can we help these people with their refunds and understanding better about finances? And in 2020, we introduced our financial literacy and empowerment program. And we haven't really looked back with it. So we're really just helping people to access financial resources and just build their confidence to deal with financial matters such as banking, credit, savings, debt, budgeting, RESPs, and the Canada Learning Bond. So we're doing workshops to help folks with this kind of stuff.
So is this like ongoing, meaning if someone hears about this, sees the show and says, you know, really, I want to know more about how I should be budgeting. So is it ongoing workshops?
It has been. So when we started, we did start in person. We just started with adults first.
Yes.
And we were doing some in-person workshops. And then, of course, with COVID, we ended up having to start doing them virtually.
Right.
And so they can reach out to us. We try and promote when our workshops are happening. And then in June of last year, we thought, well, let's take this one step further. Because we were hearing a lot of talk about the kids were staying home and wanting, parents, my kids need to learn life skills.
Yes.
And a lot of the talk was always about, I wish my kids learned more about money. So we reached out to one of the high schools and spoke with one of the teachers, and we started doing youth financial literacy workshops.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
That's what we hear quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Good
we
for
hear that
you.
from the teachers, the parents, even the kids. So yeah, we haven't looked back.
So, Mary Lynn, I'm just trying to help our audience understand that these workshops, they have to realize or just even call to ask when the next workshop is so that they can sign up for it.
Correct. Yes. So we do put it out on our social media, and they can just contact us and ask us when the next workshop is. We'll get them on the list. We always have a wait list for the youth ones, but if they have a group of people that want to come to us, and we'll put one together for them as well. So we're very flexible with the program. Yeah.
Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other thing too is tell us about the OASP application workshop. What is that?
Yeah, so we're trying to do some specialty workshops. We've done some that are focused strictly on helping people write a budget. And so some of the students through the youth workshops, they're talking about, applying for OASP because they're going on to post-secondary education.
Right.
So we took a look at that and we said, let's put a workshop together to help the kids and to help mom and dad or whoever that's helping them to make the application. It's not a simple process. So we're going to be launching an OASP workshop probably around May, and we'll help students to go through the process to apply for the OASP.
So is this something that after you have your workshop, if there is someone who said, oh, I missed that workshop, that you would help them out?
100%.
Good.
We're there to help everybody. So, if they've missed that workshop, they can come to us. We'll do one-on-ones if we need to. We just want to make sure that everybody's getting the information, access to the resources that they need.
Yes.
We've partnered with a lot of our community partners. So the Employment and Education Center, their Youth Job Connect program, we embed our workshops into their programs. So we're doing them through their Family and Children's Services. So with youth and young adults that are going out into independent living, we've been working with them and doing our workshops with them. Just come to us and we'll put it together for you. We'll make it happen.
That's nice. That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
Let's talk about volunteers and how it would be nice, if people would come back and because there's a lot of things that's going to be happening in the future. We've got tall ships that's going to be coming. It's going to be wonderful.
Yes.
The aquarium is now opened up, and they've had a very successful mermaid venture. Yeah. And so there's still a lot more that's going to be happening this year.
Yeah, for sure. Volunteerism really was on it really changed over the last 2 years. There were a lot of programs, a lot of agencies had to drop their programs completely. And then a lot of other agencies really had to ramp up their programs. So think about the senior services, the food banks, places like that. So they really relied on volunteers. We had our COVID-19 emergency response team where we helped deliver groceries for people, for seniors, or anybody that just didn't want to go in the grocery store. So volunteers were picking up groceries and dropping them off for folks. Now we're starting to open up.
Yes.
And the demand for volunteers is it's great. So we're starting to come back online. And like you say, Tall Ships, Rib Fest, the Somersault Thousand Islands Triathlon, the International Plowing Match. This summer, this fall, is just going to explode for volunteer opportunities. If anybody is unsure about volunteering, they can reach out to us. We have guidelines for volunteers still. If they're, just wanting some guidelines, reassurance, how to volunteer right now,
Yes.
we'll help them out with that as well.
Can they go online?
So online, what we did is just at the end of last year, we partnered with Volunteer Calgary
Okay.
and launched a new online digital platform on our website.
Yes.
And what it is our agencies can go in and post their volunteer needs. And then volunteers can go in and set up a profile, and it'll start doing some matching for them, or they can go in and it's a great program. So
Sounds
we're
like it
really
is.
excited about it. It's just been a slow start because volunteer opportunities are just starting to come back. So once we get through the tax season, then we're going to really put a push on for promoting the platform and getting volunteers registered. And it just
Yes.
makes it a lot easier for matching volunteer opportunities.
Does the volunteer center still have equipment rentals?
Yes, we do. So
You do.
the main thing is the tablecloths. A lot of people come to us for the tablecloths.
Right.
We have member agencies, so that's free to our member agencies. And then we have a small fee for anybody who wants to use them outside of that. And we still have a few items available for the rental stuff, for the material to use. Yeah.
Is there anything that you people don't do?
Yeah.
My heavens.
Yeah. We're working on it.
You're working on it. Is there anything else that you would like our viewers to know about the Volunteer Center?
Yeah, sure. So one other thing that we've picked up in the last 6 months, probably the last year, is we are now the intake agency for LEAP. And this is in connection with United Way of Leeds and Grenville. So that's our low income energy support program. So if folks are behind on their hydro bills and they qualify, we'll help them with their hydro bills and their energy as well.
So just give you a call,
Just give us
talk
a shout.
to you, and
Yeah, we'll
find
do a
out if-
screening,
yeah.
ask some questions,
Exactly.
and let them know if we can help them out. And it is up to $500 towards their hydro bill.
Thank you ever so much for coming in and sitting
Great.
down with me.
Thanks.
This is great information.
Lots of info.
And yes,
yeah.
it is, and it's all useful.
Yes,
it's
it
all
is.
useful, and I'm sure that people will be calling you.
I'm good.
That's what
We're
you
there.
want.
That's what we're here for. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you ever so much.